Hi, this is Chris, aka City Hunter, for Paintball Tips. Anyways, I took a hit in the clip whenever I was playing pistol ball with my friends not too long ago. And anyways, I have to take apart my clip in order to clean it. And basically, these things are kind of hard to put back together if you don't know what you're doing. So, anyways, I thought I'd show you how to take these apart and put these back together. First off, there's three screws, and there's a couple springs inside, so you really want to look out for them. The screws are right here, and right here. And there's also a little flap right here that loops over the second part of the clip. And basically, that makes it a lot harder. You gotta get like a little flathead screwdriver and kind of flip it above it. And anyways, so once you've gotten into it, you'll find a few parts. I'm gonna get them here to show you. Alright. Basically, you've got the main spring, which forces this up and forces the balls in. Alright. And you got this little lever which releases this lock, so it allows the balls out. And this is also part of the ball lock, so it locks the balls in place. These are two springs. Do not lose these. These are really hard to replace. Well, not for yours truly, but for someone who doesn't modify as much as me. Anyways, now I'm going to show you how to put it back together after you cleaned it. First off, this spring, this is the little lever piece, got a little groove right in there for the spring. Perfect. Alright. That fits in there. And then this is one side of the clip. It also has a little groove for same said spring. But it doesn't always work out that way. Anyways. And basically, if you use common sense, you can kind of figure out where everything goes. This goes over this little nub here. It's rusted, so it kind of like indicates exactly where and how. See? Right over like that. And then this little locking mechanism has a little piece that fits right over it. And then fits in just like so. Now this little lever slides right in there. See? It's actually inside the little thing. That way whenever this gets depressed, it pushes in and then the spring pushes back against it after it's not depressed anymore. Now this little guy, watch it. Alright. I'll tell you a little tip after I put this back together. Alright. See how it fits in there? Alright. Now this has a little pokey end like that. You might be tempted to put it in the top of the spring, but no, it's not to be put in the top of the spring. Alright. Now, this little place. There's a groove in the pole right there for that middle bracket. And I just alright. Not that big of a deal. I know what to do. But anyways, assuming that you're not like me and you didn't lose the spring, you put it together like so. I'm leaving the spring, not tension. And then tension it up put the other side of the clip back on, screw it in, you're perfectly fine. Now, as for that piece of spring that I lost, alright, I had to do this on the other one as well. The PT Enforce, no, not Enforce, the PT Extreme had these little clips that snapped right onto the top of the PT Extreme. Now, PT Enforcers, they had a crappier system. Alright, but what I do sometimes is I take off a PT Extreme clip, take out, pretty much these little things that kept it in place, and then basically glued it onto the top of the PT Enforcer with JB Bond. Not the quick 5-minute thing, the thing that takes all day to dry. Anyways. And there's little springs inside that, you like slid them back, the springs that force that forward, those you can actually take out of them. You snip off a couple rings and everything, and then they will work perfectly fine for the spring that I just lost. Anyways, long story short, that's how you deal with the PT Enforcer clip, the Tippmann TPX clip, and hope to see you again. And I hope my tongue, the times that my tongue got tied, didn't put you off my videos. Thank you for watching.